Good morning, everybody. Got a lot of stuff happening right now. BJ's topping off a bean bin over here. George is taking a load of corn over to the new leg. Larry is dumping a load of beans at the two little bins at the office. Where am I? There we are. Come on, focus. Focus. There we are. While they're doing that, Dad and I are switching this combine over to do soybeans, and then we are going to go finish our first crop soybeans. That's the plan. By now you all know how subject that is to change. Now, Dad ran a strip of double crops last night. He basically just did that so he had a place to park his stuff, but he thought these double crops were really good. He only ran like an acre of them, but I think he said they were like 45 bushels, so that's pretty good. Double crops you never really know. I've seen them as high as 55. I've seen them as low as like 5. I have to put that on Dad's Christmas list, or I'm never going to get my leaf blower back. Gonna get that jack down there on that little stand. Apparently we're off just a little bit, so Dad's just going to roll the wagon back.
Alright, the coffee's brewing and no reinforcements have arrived. So it looks like I'm going up the bin. Say a little prayer. Good news, the cavalry arrived. I messed around long enough that George showed up, climbed the bin, and says we have a little bit of room left. So I do kind of feel bad because George is older than me and I was raised to respect my elders, I guess. But at the same time, I'm terrified of heights, so he did a good job.
Got to head over here, help my brother top off a bin. All right, we're going to switch this beast over to soybeans. So you move chopper knives, put the cylinder in high range, clean out the dust control, and then I think we're ready to go. Chopper knives moved, belt speed changed, spreaders changed, cylinder check, disawning plates check. I think we're ready for beans. If you don't switch your APS grates, it really doesn't take long to switch one of these over. Like this maybe took 5 minutes. It's 10 o'clock. We're going to take the heads over, pick up George and Larry. We're probably going to eat super early because the fog burn off extremely fast. I think we'll be able to go real soon. So by the time we get the equipment up there, well, we should be in good shape. But this is a big day. BJ is driving a loaded truck over to the other bins to dump it. First time he's ever took a load one down the road. It's loaded with 100 bushel, but hey, baby steps. All right, we're making the big move. We got to go a few miles up the road. Gotta go down a pretty narrow highway to get there, but it didn't take too long. Dad forgot he had a meeting he had to go to at noon, so it's just gonna be one combine for a while, but he's coming as soon as he can. A little bit faster. Come on. It ain't gonna work. Right through the mailbox corridor, weaving in and out. You can't tell, but there's a dead skunk right there, and I am going around. We ain't smelling that all day. Well, we managed to get here without hitting any mailboxes. Any of you guys ever hit a mailbox? I've never hit a mailbox.
Afternoon, everybody. We're moving up to another farm. This is one of the last ones to get the beans off. Hopefully we can get it done before the rain sets in. Got about 100 acres, a little over 100 acres there. About 130 acres really. Brian's already had him, George, grain cart. BJ has some things he had to do at the shop.
Everything's switched over. Got the McDonald's switch. That'll help.
There's where it's all happening, I guess. There's Brian, George. Gotta work on my ladder. Tore it off almost. From out of the depot over there, that gate. Got to fold around and just barely clipped it.
Something's wrong with the reel on this combine. Combine isn't recognizing it. It's not turning. I don't know what's going on. All right, we cleaned the single point. Try that. If that don't work, we're going to start tearing the front of the head apart, looking for sensors that are bad. Nope. Hey Matt, it's Brian Brown. How you doing today? Pretty good. Hey, I got a question on a MacDon. Just went back from corn to beans, and when I turned the head on, everything's working but the reel. Got any suggestions? Alright, we're just waiting on a call back from a high ag. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss. This thing was working last time we used it. So, I don't know. I'm hoping I just have something set wrong whenever I changed everything from corn to beans, but I don't think that's the case. So I'm afraid we got a bent wire, crimped or broken. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, Dad's going back and forth. I'm waiting on a call back from the dealer. I had to check with a tech on a couple of things, but while I was waiting, I went ahead and took a cover off, cleaned out the sensor for the reel speed, sprayed all them out. So I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it'll fix it or not, doubt it. Man, we should have done the old cycle the battery trick. You still want to trade combines? Still trying to get to the bottom of this. I talked to a service tech. He told me to check a fuse. Fuse is fine. Now we're going to unhook some sensors and see if we're getting juice to the head. Not real sure what the problem is, or I'd fix it. Well, we're still diagnosing the problem, but we got to go get an electrical tester now. I think it's this farm. We was planting beans here. I thought I'll be done here in no time. Broke down the first 5 acres. Took a whole extra day.
This George is working hard on that.
Oh, I'm being summoned. Little does he know, we have to calibrate that bean head so he gets to get dusty again. I guess now we're gonna switch heads. I'm gonna hook up to Dad's head. Just basically trying to figure out if it's something on the combine or something on the McDon. That way we can, help diagnose this problem. He forgot something. Dad is gonna hook up to my head now and see if it works. Well, the reel works on Dad's combine, so it's something wrong with mine. I kind of think it has something to do with all those sensors going off the other day. There's some kind of an electrical gremlin in that combine. Okay guys, we had a great solution. It was George's idea. He's gonna run in front of the combine and throw the stuff into the feeder house. We don't need a reel. Cutting down on weight too. Less fuel. All right, we're hooking back up. We're gonna try something else. All right, basically the plan, I'm gonna start this thing and BJ's gonna wiggle the single point and see if there's a loose wire in there. That's pretty much all we got. All right, I think we got it now. We reset the battery. That's sarcasm, but we haven't tried that yet. So now Dad's gonna come over here and take a look at it, and I'm gonna run his combine. We're really running out of ideas here, so we're really trying to avoid a service call if at all possible, because those aren't cheap. But at this point, we're kind of out of ideas. Just working so hard, working like a dog. It's like Dad, he customized his ladder on the way here. Man, we are cooking. We are moving right along. Looks like we're about to have to pole dance. If I find the guy that keeps parking these poles in the field. Well, we're down to our last 100 acres of beans. Also down to 1 combine. Dad's already still working on it. I'll be surprised if we get it going tonight. Maybe. I think he's just replacing fuses that look fine just to see. So we're really trying to avoid a service call. Well, I think we're getting kicked out of the gravy job. Dad must want his combine back. He did say when we pulled in there, he hit a skunk with it and he wanted to trade. I told him no originally, but I'll trade now. Combine is broken, but not nearly as bad as Dad's multimeter. Yep, so we need to unhook this head. So we're just going to, I guess we're going to take the combine back over to the sheds, and we have a service call coming maybe tomorrow. Rain is coming, so I mean it's perfect time for a gremlin to show up. Electrical gremlin, that is. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but we're going to probably get this all done had both machines been running. That's what defeat looks like. We're taking her home. This combine went into the field approximately 2 feet, and that's only because I didn't realize the reel wasn't spinning. Harvested no bushels. Now we're going back. Just love going for joyrides in the combine. Seeing the countryside. It's a great way to travel. Alright, combine's back. George just went home, so I think I'm gonna go take a dump, head back over to the field. Is that too much info? Nah.
Okay, it's 5:45 and we're starting the last field over on this farm, 47 acres, or 37 acres. Then we got another one beside it, but like 13 acres on another little patch here we're gonna do probably after we get this opened up. That going head keeps tilting. Calibrated it. I don't didn't get them calibrated good or what.
Okay, Larry.
Keep tilting on me.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Thanks.
I was dumping a truck and he called me and said that need to come down here. His head needs calibrated again, so I don't know why, but we're having trouble getting his head to calibrate. You can still harvest when it's not calibrated, but it's much easier on the operator if the header control is functioning. Well, we're dumping trucks now. A little noisy. Kind of slow. Kind of like George. Hey guys, while I'm sitting there dumping this truck, I thought I'd take a moment to tell you my wife is starting this thing called Subtitle Sunday. Last Sunday of the month, so the first one will be the 27th of this month. We're gonna have a thing on Facebook called Subtitle Sunday. Submit to us your favorite subtitles or misquotes or something. She had a post telling what it was and what's going on about it. I haven't even seen it. I don't know. She told me to put it in the video, so here it is. All right, I got the truck empty. There's a rainstorm coming, and I don't think we need to dump any more trucks. So we'll lift the auger up and we'll put the cap on this bin. That way if it rains while I'm at the field, beans don't get wet. That'd be bad. Super trucking now. Kayla couldn't bring dinner tonight, so it's like I'm driving an 18-wheel mill wagon. Pizza it is.
Hold up here.
All right, I just got phone with Dad. I'm gonna leave their pizza here, or maybe I'll eat it all. Maybe I already did. But I'm gonna take the truck in. They're probably gonna need the truck that I unloaded back down here. While I'm waiting on them to need that, I'm gonna close up the sheds over at the other farm. They're not taking the equipment over there. I've got to make room at our shop for the combine and shuffle some stuff around. So yeah, I guess we'll get to that. Gotta get the floater out of the shop. Gotta swap its place with a dump truck because Dad's bringing the combine over here tonight because it's closer. Flatten the toolbox or move it. That's my toolbox, so I should probably move it. Maybe if it was BJ's, I'd flatten it. Kidding, I'm kidding. Good fun, good fun. George?
Yes, sir.
Hey, can I ask you a favor? All right, George's gonna go close their buildings for me. Big help, because like I said, they're gonna be done in about 45 minutes, I'd say. So by the time I move all this stuff around, take that truck down there and swap it out with the empty one, it'll be time to escort Dad over here in the combine. That's why I like George. He's dependable. And he's kind of funny. I would say wise, but he's been hanging around with this bunch for like 40 years. He can't be too wise. I have to teach brother BJ how to use this old girl. This could be his baby this spring. Now these things have a air brake, so I'm waiting on the air to build up. Woo. This would be a whole lot easier if the lights worked, but they don't. Dad's down to his last 10 acres, but it's trying to rain already, so hopefully this will hold off for another 25-30 minutes. We'll go ahead and finish this up. That's gonna be a pretty good day for one combine, for us anyways. That'll end up being 130 acres. Not bad. I mean, one thing, he's able to run 5 miles an hour because these beans are just, they're running real easy. There's no green stems in them. They'll thresh them pretty easy, so that definitely helps. But that's the benefit of having two combines. I mean, one went down, but production did not cease. We're still going to finish beans today. Now, when I say finish beans, I mean finish the first crop beans. We almost always wait till the end to do our double crops, but we'll see. If we catch some dry weather, we might do them before we finish corn. And I'm driving Dad's little pickup down there. I don't need it down there, but I have no way to get down there. Oh no. Well, I did that one.
Pretty sure if you asked Dad and Brian, they would agree that today has just been an absolute crap day. Good news is tomorrow's a new one. Bad news is this one is not over yet. That ain't me. I've been in this tractor cab. I haven't been dumping trucks.
Looks like they got it. since I left that door open. We're gonna leave this truck here, hoping that with the truck over top of those beans, we will at least be able to salvage half of them, because it's supposed to get quite a bit of rain tonight. I mean, that pile there is my fault, but BJ definitely did that. Moving at night, in the rain, best time to do it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. Finally got all the equipment moved around and everything. Or shut the fan off, but we did learn one valuable thing today. If you want it to rain, spill a bunch of soybeans and it will rain. It's happened twice now. So thanks for watching. If like what you've seen, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Brian's Farm Views, Facebook at Brown Farms. Depending on how much it rains, I don't know. It's hard to tell what we're going to do tomorrow. We have a lot of rain day activities we need to do.